There you go.
Having said the Shema, which was something God asked us to do every morning and every evening, we're now ready to approach God and talk to God. God said we could talk to him whenever we want. We're going to be asking some very big things from God, like give us a good year, give us life. These are very big things. I think it was very important that we do something that God wanted us to do every single day, like saying the Shema before we do that. We are now on page 27. And as we do the link between the first high point, saying the Shema, and the next even higher high point in our service, the Amidah, the first of two, we're going to keep in mind that we are about to approach the throne of God on the day of judgment. Page 27 at the top of the page. At the shores of the Sea of Reeds, Moses and the Israelites joyfully proclaimed, "Who is like you, Adonai, among the mighty? Who is like you, Adonai, glorious in holiness, awesome in splendor, the maker of miracles? The Israelites saw your majesty when you split the waters, and they crossed in safety. Then, led by Moses and Miriam, they sang a song of rejoicing. Together they cried out, Adonai will rule forever. Rock of Israel, arise to help your people. Praised are you, Adonai, who helped the people Israel." We're at the bottom of page 27. Michamocha belim Adonai, michamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lahodo seifele, shira chadasha, shimchu elim l'shimcha, asfat hayam yachal kolam, hoduvim lichu v'yamru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. We rise. We're on page 28, and we sing the final part of the bridge together, and then we will be going into the Amidah, the high point, the second of the two high points of the Shacharit service, which begins on page 29. By the time we're done with the paragraph on page 28, our feet should be together. We'll be standing at attention. Sor Yisrael, Kuma Be'ezrat Yisrael, Uvdeichenu Mecha Yehuda v'Yisrael, Go Aleinu Adonai Tzvot Shemo Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ga Yisrael. And what do you say? Page 29, we will begin the Amidah together in both Hebrew and in English. Just follow my lead here. Page 29. And we take 3 steps back and 3 steps forward on the very first line in English. Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth shall praise you. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanarei Elyon, Gomer Chasidim Tovim v'Kanei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot, U'Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava. The second paragraph. Zachreinu L'chaim, Melech Hafetz B'chaim, V'chadveinu B'Sefer HaChaim, L'mancha Elohim Chaim, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham. We turn to page 30 and we read together. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, and God of our ancestors, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, supreme God who responds with kindness. We remember the good deeds of our ancestors and lovingly bring help to us. On this day we ask you for mercy. Remember us for life, God who delights in life. Blessed are you, Adonai, who protects Abraham. You are the source of all life, who grants us healing and strength. There is none as great and powerful as you. We who are your creation, Adonai, ask to be remembered for life. Blessed are you, source of life. We're still standing, and we turn now to the Kedusha, the prayer where we say things that make God and his name holy in the world. Page 33. Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam kishem shemakdi shimoto bishmei maram kakatuvaya neviecha v'karzel zev yamar kadosh 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 Adonai Tzva Melech Haaretz Kevodo. We continue on page 34 in the English. We will declare God's holiness here on earth, as we imagine heavenly angels do above. Holy, 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 the whole world is filled with God's glory. In every generation, we will speak of God's greatness and forever declare God's holiness. Let all creatures feel awe in your presence and join together to follow your will. At this point, the bottom of page 34 through page 35, and also 36 and 37, I'd like you to read those to yourself silently in Hebrew and or in English. You don't have to do the Hebrew if you're not comfortable with it. And make sure you include the information, the things that are in parentheses for Shabbat. There's not that many in them, but you want to take care and make sure you're saying those. We read that silently. When you have finished your reading through of those pages, you may sit down. We're still in the middle of the Amidah. You want to make sure that you included your own personal prayer at this point. If you haven't, add that in, whatever you're thinking about. And we now turn to page 39. And we read together in the middle of page 39, let peace, happiness, and love come to our world, to us and to all the Jewish people. Bless us all, Holy One, with your light, for by that light you have given the Torah to guide us. May it please you to bless the Jewish people in every season and at all times with goodness and peace. May we and all the Jewish people be remembered and recorded in your book for a good and peaceful life. Praised are you, Adonai, source of peace. And we back up a little bit. 3 lines from the bottom of the Hebrew on page 39. B'sefer chaim bracha v'shalom u'farnasa tova nizacher v'nikatev lefanecha anachnu v'chol amcha Beit Yisrael l'chaim tovim u'shalom Baruch atah Adonai oseh hashalom. At that point, we have just finished the Amidah. What's supposed to come next, at the very end of Shacharit, is Avinu Malkeinu. But today is Shabbat. We do not say Avinu Malkeinu on Shabbat. Instead, we will be going straight to the Torah service.